Hi. I know I said I was going to make these videos once a week, but as I'm trying to, I guess, create these videos, I'll probably be making one or two, maybe three, during the first couple weeks of this. In my head, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, but when it comes time to make the video, I'm like, what do I do? What do I talk about? So I wrote things down, and I picked up this notebook. Because it's animal print, and I love animal print. But I noticed the quote on the front says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And I thought that was really inspiring, considering what message I'm trying to send out there, that it's really, really important for diabetics of all types to take better care of themselves and to, make it a dream of theirs to become healthy and become active and live their life to the absolute fullest. I guess I want to start off by talking about the reasons why I struggle with taking better care of myself. I was diagnosed really young, as I said in my previous video. Didn't make sense to me, and I got older, and I could have done a lot better. I could have handled things a lot differently. I was very mature for my age as I grew up, but I didn't take responsibility for my disease. And stress is a big thing. I'm a person that gets very overwhelmed very easily, even with the smallest thing. And I beat myself up over every little thing, and I try to fix things and make everyone happy, and now I realize that I can't do that, and it's not the best way to go about everything. I worried a lot, especially in my teenage years, about not being normal, not fitting in with my friends at school, having to take the extra 2 minutes, which sounds like nothing, sounds like such a small problem. Taking the extra 2 minutes to, check my blood sugar, calculate my carbs, do my insulin, and then get back to whatever I was doing. But I felt like I was always asked so many questions, and a lot of the times I couldn't answer them because I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to seem like I've had this disease for so long, but I knew nothing about it. All the way around, I was really confused. I didn't know how to approach it. I didn't know how to talk about it, and a lot of the times my blood sugars would be high, and I would get crabby, and I wouldn't want to answer questions or even show anybody the numbers on my meter. When I was in high school, my doctor had wrote a note that if my blood sugars got over 250, I needed to go home for the day. 250 to me was a very low number at the time, because I was averaging 500 to 600 blood sugars at every testing for about a year. And I didn't know, I didn't understand, I didn't know the effects that it would have on my other organs. Kidney disease and kidney failure is really common with type 1 diabetics. It could do damage to your liver, just about everything in your stomach it can do damage to. I didn't know. I just thought, I was a teenager in high school, hey, this is a way to get me out of class. And I just didn't understand. I didn't want to understand, because no one else in my school at the time had to do this. No one in my grade could be like, hey, what are you doing? And does it hurt? I get that a lot. I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt anymore. It did. As I was poking my fingers when I was 6 years old. Yeah, I cried. I didn't want to do it. I didn't understand why my mom had to do it. I didn't want to at 6. Now it doesn't hurt because my fingers are pretty calloused over. The shots, which I don't take often anymore because I am on the pump, they don't hurt. The needles are really, really tiny, and it goes by so fast. It's not like the shot at the doctor's office where the needles are this big. The needles are actually this long. They're really sharp, so it doesn't hurt as much. I was in a relationship when I had where I have my daughter from, and I got to a really low place, and I didn't necessarily care about a lot of things before I became pregnant. I did a lot of stupid things. I hung out with a lot of the wrong people, and that made me care even less about my diabetes, because the people I hung out with didn't care. They didn't check on me. They didn't, hey, did you check your blood sugar today? Even though, I was in the ages of 18 to 20 and I shouldn't have had somebody there that needed to be like, hey, check your blood sugar. I should have done it on my own. So relationships had a lot of, even friendships, relationships, family relationships, had a lot to do with why I didn't take better care of myself. I wanted to be, like I said, normal. And now I'm just learning that I'm still normal. I just have to do a little bit more every day than a person without diabetes. It's taken me 15 years to accept the fact that this disease isn't going anywhere. I'm stuck with it. I need to make the most out of this situation and be a positive role model for other people, especially my daughter. Now, God forbid she would get diabetes or some other disease that would require as much attention, if any attention at all. I mean, I don't want anything terrible to happen to her. But I want her to understand that no matter what life throws at you, you need to be in the state of mind and in the position to be able to take care of yourself first. She's given me a lot of motivation and a lot of strength when it comes to that. Because before I had her, I didn't necessarily know where I was going in life or what I wanted to do. And I'm still questioning what I want to do, but I know for certain that I want to take better care of myself. But like I said, it took me 15 years so far to accept the fact that I have type 1 diabetes. I have it, and it's not going anywhere. Hopefully one day I'll be able to say I had type 1 diabetes. But as of right now, I don't see it going away. On its own, specifically, because it's not. But I do know that I can live an almost normal life by writing down my blood sugars and taking better care of myself. And I really, really hope that other people can relate and do this as well. Sorry about my dogs back there. Diabetes was a really hard subject to talk about for me. Like I said, in high school, I didn't know how to answer anybody's question. I just knew the basics. I'm diabetic. I have to test my blood sugar. My pancreas doesn't produce insulin. I have to give shots. That's all I knew. That's all I could answer. I didn't know why I got diabetes. I didn't know why it happened to me, and I never will. I don't have the answers. I won't ever have the answers. But I'm hoping this helps me, and this is just an experiment with me too. And I hope that I can help other people. I hope that other people can have a better understanding of me and my disease. And I read a statistic the other day that a person dies every 8 seconds from type 1 diabetes, and that is so scary to me. I could not imagine, losing someone is hard enough, but losing someone close to me because they have diabetes and can't properly take care of it, that would crush me, knowing that I have the tools and I have the ideas to help them, but I didn't get the chance. So that's another reason why I'm making these videos. So I think that's all I have written down in my cute little notebook today. But I really, really hope more people watch these videos. I really, really hope people understand these videos, and I also hope that I can help people. Please like, subscribe, share, comment on my videos, and we'll continue, I guess, listening to me talk every week or every day or so. Thanks.